Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, thank you all for attending this sacred dance performance tonight. It's great to see everyone. I hope most of you had a chance to check out the stand Mandala in the library this week. And I want to say that it's been a pleasure working with the monks this week as well. And I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors tonight. We have instruction-related activities at the Multicultural Center, On Campus Presents, and Associated Student Productions. So please give a round of applause for them. Arts of Tibet, and it's a closing ceremony in the library at 12 p.m. And during the closing ceremony, the monks will dismantle the Mandala, sweeping up the colored sand to symbolize the impermanence of all that exists. Sand will be distributed to the audience as blessings for personal health and healing. And can I please ask everyone to turn off their cell phones or put them on silent so we don't have any interruptions during the performance. And I would now like to welcome the spokesperson for the Mystical Arts of Tibet, Tenzi.
You all look very nice today. I don't know. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the evening of Mystical Art of Tibet, sacred music, sacred dance for all healing. What you are about to experience is authentic sacred temple music and dance in Tibet, performed by 9 lamas from Jeju Monastery, Tibet's largest monastery. Prior to 1959, this monastery housed between 9 to 12,000 monks. Following the invasion of Chinese communists in 1950, it was relocated in South India, where it continues to preserve its ancient traditions. Our lamas are from that refugee monastery. The sacred Buddhist performing arts of Tibet are great antiquity. They reach past far beyond the time of Buddha, who lived 2,500 years ago. Many of the symbols and elements that you will see tonight testify to this. For example, the swastika, which adorn the throne beside the altar on the stage here, and is a symbol of peace and harmony that you can also see painted on rocks and in Cabo New Mexico brought over by Native Americans when they migrated here from Central Asia some 20,000 years ago. And in the dance of Rainbow Space Traveler, we see movement and symbolism common to several Navajo dances. These ancient traditions, preserved in Tibet over millennia, are used as a part of sacred rites in daily, monthly, and annual rituals. Since the time of its establishment in 1416, Jeju Monastery has been one of the Central Asia's most important spiritual and cultural institutions. It served as a home monastery of 2nd to 5th Dalai Lama, and all subsequent Dalai Lama maintained a residence there for training and teaching. It was also very important in terms of music, playing the predominant role at the National Melody Festival that marked the first 3 weeks of the first lunar month of every year. Tonight, you will experience 3 individual artistic elements reflecting 3 specific aspects of the lost spiritual heritage. The first of these is multiphonic singing, which perhaps you will hear for the first time. Each of monks sing 3 notes at the same time, essentially singing in chorus. Traditionally, this is performed in main hall of Jeju Monastery on a daily basis. The monk accomplished the extraordinary feat by gaining control over the muscles of the vocal cavity and, while chanting, shaping the voice box in such a way as to transform it into an amplifier of the natural overtone. For this reason, it has become known in the West as as overtone singing or tonal chanting. The Central Asians are the only human who have developed this technique. Its resonance is linked involved with spiritual ambience in both performer and listener. Second, you will hear classical temple instrumentation as accompaniment to sacred chant. In Muslim, these instruments would not be heard in the main assembly hall. Rather, they are used in the individual chapels of the 23 departments of which those were constituted. The 10-foot long trumpets, high horns, drums, and bells combine to form what one New Orleans reporter called a cacophony of three-form jazz. These instruments symbolize something like the spiritual significance of the spiritual process. For example, the high horns that we will hear symbolize the strength of, and the high horn, shoulder horn, the high horns on the other side that we see symbolize the certainty of heaviness. And all other instruments like cymbals, drums, and bells and watchers symbolize the method by which the heaven and the earth brought into harmony. Third, you will witness sacred mass dances. These are never performed in Muslim monastery, but rather they are activities of the 2000 monastery of Central Asia that were affiliated with German Muslim monastery. Besides participating in annual sacred dance festivals sponsored by the affiliated monastery, the monks performed the musical rituals whenever there was a special need for healing and purification in the community. The monks who will be performing tonight were chosen by monastic elders for their rich talents in the sacred performing arts and for their spiritual maturity. It is a great honor that the monastery has entrusted them to us for the 12 months that they will be touring through almost 150 cities. And some people have questioned the appropriateness of bringing the ancient sacred arts to the West and performing them in a secular environment. For Tibetans, there is no conflict. The Tantric view of life is that all places are equally sacred. A performance hall becomes temple when we become aware of the sacredness of the environment in which we constantly move. Without this awareness, the temple is no more sacred as than any other places. To remind us of this, our monks of Lama will open this evening performance with an invocation of the forces of the rulings. And one thing I want to remind you, in old Tibet, people were not allowed. The cleansing was only done as a part of the ritual to expel negative energy or kind of obstacles. However, over here it is kind of different. It is following traditions. Please feel free to do so. And I hope it will help expel negative energy here too. Okay, now our master will open this evening with a piece called, in Tibetan, called Nyansen. Nyansen, like an invocation of the force of goodness. By means of tapestry of instrumental and vocal sound, the monk will invoke creative awareness within themselves and the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are about to experience the first piece, the invocation of the force of goodness. Thank you. The second piece of the evening is Shama Gorcha, the dance of black atmosphere, an ancient invocation ceremony performed for eliminating negative energy and obstacles or hindrances. Here you will see two dancers. In their right hand they carry a mystic dagger, a symbol of wisdom that penetrates to the real nature of being and savors the false self. This is ultimate healing and purification. In their left hand, they carry human sculpture. This symbolizes our mortality and the nature of constant change that characterizes our life. This is the dynamic and that allows for transcendence and liberation. And their movement symbolize joy and freedom. Joy and freedom, seeing reality in its negativeness. And their apron bears the face of a wrathful spirit or wrathful deities, symbolizing how intense compassion is required to complete the path of universal healing. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are about to enjoy the second piece, the dance, the Black Hat Master Dance. Thank you. debate, a taksa in Tibetan called debate arts, like the monks debates in the monastery for the method of the study, the Buddhist philosophy. And the debates starts with the syllable Big Chidoshi with clapping the hands. So the big DSR, the big syllable is the sixth syllable of Manjushri Buddha, the Buddha of wisdom. And the clapping hand symbolize the destroying the samsara and suffering in the samsara that we are experiencing, destroying this samsara and bringing all beings who are in samsara to the enlightened states, when they move their hands up. And in debate arts, you will see the few monks in standing position and clapping hands and questioning hands, debating. And so one monk facing that in this side, one sitting, the one monk in the sitting position in the sitting and facing these sides. So if I explain a little bit about the structure of the significance of our debate arts, the monks who is sitting facing this side is kind of defender. Like his role is defender. He has to defend his philosophical position that he has made. And the monks who are standing and clapping hands and questioning, they are like challenger. They need to destroy his position that he has made. And during debating, you will hear some very strange sound, maybe like screaming sounds, like something like that. This means that when they say "bing korson," this means that you are in contradictions. You are in contradiction in terms of your previous recitation and your later explanations. And then you will hear the sound like yo, che. This means that now you are speechless. and when they say oh tsa, the debater, the challenger, when they say oh tsa, including these our positions, hands facing up, oh tsa, this symbolizes you are already defeated. You have lost your position now. If you hear something like this kind of sounds, that you need to know, that you need to remember those things. And okay, then you are about to enjoy our debating arts. Thank you. just want to tell you, don't think that they are fighting. Just debating. Okay, they have just debated about the dependent originations, like which is the principal kind of reasons through which, how to say, we can substantiate the way in which things exist, or the way things really are, because they are just debating about nothing exists independently or truly or inherently because of being dependent on each other. They just debate about that. And I think the challenge will win. Now, you will enjoy the fourth piece, the in Tibetan called singing culture, the snow line dance. And in Tibet, the snow line symbolizes the fearless and elegant quality of the enlightened mind. And sacred activity performed by human beings are believed to create healthy and harmonious environment where all beings, including animals, rejoice. And the snow line dance captures these spirits. And ladies and gentlemen, now you will enjoy the fourth piece, the snow line dance. Thank you. And those who are interested, so we have several tables with, like the music, Lama's music and the items made by Tibetan refugee in Nepal. And also you can enjoy buying also. And when all those, when you buy all those items that we use for the monks who are living in exile in Tibet, so it helps the monks in exile in Tibet, India. Thank you so much. Now the monks will begin this second part of the Torta Karcha, the dance of skeleton dollars. In this performance, you will see two monks dressed as skeleton perform a festive celebration of the movement. And the red color of their costumes symbolize the blood of life and the bliss of being. And the white of their bonds represents the wisdom, understanding the purpose of our being. And this dance is intended to remind the world of ephemeral nature of all things and phenomena, and liberation and awareness of its reality. These are not mere dancing skeletons; they are dharma, means protector of truth, with a message that points the mind to authentic being. They are a lot of symmetry and channel ground. As they dance, the all disembodied spirit called forth and placated and placed in an awareness of peace, goodness, and harmony. The dance benefits both living and dead. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are about to experience the dance of skeleton lord. Thank you. spiritual beauty, purifying the environment and its inhabitants. Chanting multiphonic traditions, the monks hold up the mirror and draw into it the reflections of the world and its living being. They then purify these through sound and meditations, as symbolized by the act of pouring the water from the sacred wisdom wells over the mirror where the reflections are done. Traditionally, this piece was performed whenever an environmental, social, and individual healing was required. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are very much close to experience the angelic beauty, the purifying environment and its inhabitants. Thank you. each of whom is dressed in a color of rainbow. This symbolizes the harmony of 5 external elements and energy, and 5 inner spirit and wisdom, and the 5 sacred chakra and energy, the center of spiritual body, Vajra body. And on the most secret level, the 5 principal archangel. This is healing dance and is performed whenever powerful healing is required. And the 5 angels fly down and dance across the stage here, singing to the saints and sages of the world, requesting them to accompany them to a pure rain. In response, the Lama musician sing a request to the dancer, the angel, asking them to allow the holy view of our planet to remain and help uplift humankind's civilization. The dance concludes with the head Lama or head Amang cutting a piece of rainbow with his wisdom sword and giving a fragrance symbolized by the color glow to each of the dancers. The rainbow beings the most beautiful, spiritually significant phenomenon on our little planet. The angel accept the gift and depart, and leaving our saints sages with us for a while longer. And ladies and gentlemen, now you are about to experience the next piece, the dance of rainbow space travel. Thank you. Actually, they are supposed to be the five angels actually, but the one angel is missing. But I'm sorry for that because like this time in India, Delhi, so the one angel didn't get the visa to meditate. So, but I think next times we will bring the whole five angels here in this hall, and don't worry about that. Okay, now the lamas of our monks will conclude the evening with Sansui Shiju, the incense offering auspicious song for world peace and harmony. They will chant prayer and send forth the smoke of incense, which the wind carries into the 10 directions as a subliminal force invoking peace, harmony, and the way of creative living. As they perform the auspicious prayer, you should take spiritual thought and dedicate all your positive energy to world peace and enlightenment. And of course, dedicate your prayer for the region of tsunami in Japan and the people facing the problem in the Middle East. Thank you. coming to the show this evening and for your support. I would like to take this opportunity to briefly explain the purpose of this District Art of Tibet show. We have three objectives for bringing this tour to North America. The first is that Tibet believe very strongly that our motivation and action have a tremendous impact on our everyday life as well as on people we come into contact with and the environments. Tibet have various ceremonies and rituals for harmonizing and revitalizing the natural elements of environment as well as for affecting individual and global healing. The songs and dance performed here tonight are excerpts from such spiritual rituals. The second purpose of the tour is to raise awareness of the situation facing Tibetan and their culture, our culture. This ancient culture, based on total altruism and compassion, is one of the highly endangered civilizations in the world today. The Chinese Communist invasions and occupation of Tibet brought unthinkable destruction on this spiritually advanced culture. Of its 3,500 monasteries and temples, 99% were totally destroyed, and of 1.2 million Tibetans, about 20% of the population were killed by Chinese communist forces that occupied Tibet. There are no human rights in Tibet. Tibetans cannot even study our own religion, philosophy, and culture in Tibet. The most dangerous policy is the population transfer of Chinese into Tibet. In many of the regions, Tibetans are already outnumbered by Chinese. For example, if you go to Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, you will see the Chinese everywhere in terms of shopping malls and guest hotels and everything. You rarely see Tibetans. Like you feel that it is like kind of Chinese city. Actually, it is not. This ancient civilization now at the brink of extinction, which would be the great loss for the whole of humanity. The policy of non-violence and middle-way approach for the autonomy in Tibet, adopted by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the leader of Tibet, the only spiritual leader of Tibet right now, certainly needs your support to bring the peaceful resolution of Tibetan's plight. And right now, His Holiness the Dalai Lama is only the spiritual leader of Tibetan peoples, not the political leader. He's no more political because he has political power. He is political power to the Tibetan people and to the new Prime Minister of Tibet. We have information outside on how we can help save Tibet and help preserve this endangered Tibetan culture. The third objective of our tour is a very practical one. The only hope for the survival of the identity and culture of Tibetan is within the exile community. The Drevulosing Monastery was the center pillar of this civilization in Tibet, and now in exile it has a major responsibility for continuation and preservation of this culture. The monastery established itself in India in 1969 with only 216 surviving monks from Tibet. At present, it houses over 3,000 monks at Drevulosing Monastery. The majority of monks at Drevulosing Monastery are recent refugees from Tibet. The Mystic Art of Tibet raises funds to provide education, healthcare, food, and other necessities to the young Tibetans. Your support is crucial for Tibetans in their struggle to preserve our cultural identity in exile. Proceeds from the tour as well as from the sales of items such as t-shirts, all the Tibetan items that we are sent here will help support the monks and refugees in India, Tibetan refugees in India. Also, if you are interested in establishing a long-term relationship with the monastery, you can do so through adopting a monks in training at the monastery. There are sponsorship methods available at the tables. Your contribution to the Tribal Educational Fund administrator in Georgia will provide a state support needed for their ongoing survival and preservation of Tibetan spiritual tradition outside Tibet. And once again, thank you very much for coming here tonight and for your patience. And keep Tibet in prayer in your thought. And also especially thank you very much from the deep of my heart to support Tibetan and our culture. Thank you very, very much.